This is biodigital jazz, man.
That's what it is. You see, here's the thing. Here's another part of the decentralist centralist thing. I claim I'm chairman of the Secret Council 10 by 1988, February, March 88. So how could the king of the Big Brother world be right there in a little local station? See, there's the anomaly that is so much domestic.
Crazy fool!
You can decentralize. Big Brother can join in the scene and be in the club with everybody else. The emperor's in the audience. That's what the decentralized electric effect, unforeseen effect is. And McClone wrote about that in his book Take Today. He said, the ancient regime, meaning the old royal trust, royal monarchy, royal oligarchs, who were sidelined by World War I and II, were able to come back and get into the action in the 60s and 70s.
It's time to quit jammering before I start hammering.
Prince Charles can come back in. And that's represented by Lady Diana, an oligarch who represents oligarchy, being a popular figure, and so much so that the grid has to kill her.
You know what? You've got some funny ideas.
The grid aspect she represented, she no longer just included, no longer incentive, she became a problem.
Hey man, this time I'm gonna do it my way.
She even subscribed to LaRouche's magazine.
Did she really?
Oh yeah, LaRouche's posted correspondence. Just before she was killed or died, she was corresponding with LaRouche because she was looking for ammunition against the Queen and her husband, and LaRouche and them had a lot. Because that was LaRouche's main bugaboo in Buckingham Palace.
I see, I didn't realize that.
Right. And that's probably never been spelled out before unless I did it somewhere else, but
Announcing your plans.
But
always.
It's a good way to hear God laugh.
Because another way to say it is that with the chip body growing around people, and before that the TV body, it obsolesced the chemical body. And Big Brother and Brave New World, they're about effects on the chemical body, what we call the physical. And Tron, here is Clue is going to leave the virtual chip body world and try to control the chemical body.
I should certainly fucking hope so.
And it doesn't work, and it fails, but an unforeseen factor that went around the grid, that's the extension of non-physical, that's ion or isos, it activates the merger of the true developed chemical body. The developed chemical body is the one that has the merger of heaven and earth, or the chip and the non-physical.
What the fuck was that?
The isos takes the chip aspect at Torah and makes that merge with the chemical body. That's done with the help of the non-physical or the mystery body. That's what isos do.
I pity the fool goes home crying to his mama.
So since you've gone, or since you took your sabbatical a few months ago, Ion has publicly admitted, having said for a year and a half that non-physical can't create, it has now said it can create. And the reason non-physical can create is because the chip body, or
It may be a little hard to find, but don't give up.
We're not.
is and it's phenomenal. It has no rules. Anything can be projected in there. And so because it has no rules, it can express the non-physical, the mystery body, Ion. And so Ion did all this DJing on Tailgate and on the Duke's email. The non-physical showed up. Thanks to the chip world that Kevin created. Kevin created the Tron world, and that leads, good messages, it leads to ISO. See?
People been saying they've been seeing UFOs around.
UFOs?
Yeah, and Black Army CIA helicopters and trucks.
That is the silliest thing I've ever heard.
What was that?
That was a
created Tron. That gave a place for the ISOs to play in, which was the virtual world. But then you had to merge all five bodies, so you merged Cora with Sam, bypassing the rule of Clue. That's just a virtual body. See, the problem with Clue, he couldn't accept his obsolescence.
Exactly.
Surprise!
He was holding on, which is the Rai principle that Dave Wurzel spells out. Rai is the thing that judges and does not want the greenstone to stay stuck. Because everything, Rai originally wanted him to keep flowing. But because he didn't like this resistance, which is like going off the grid of flowing and decentralizing from it, he resisted it. Now, you'd have to go back and hear the worst stuff on Furulent and that.
I love it when a plan comes together.
It's more of like an affirmation of what I already know, and it's
right.
And it's like
It's
a giddiness, but then when I think about it a lot, I go, oh my god, like there is more than this world than I think there is.
And then you get nervous.
And then I get nervous.
You're not in control.
Crazy world. And if you can find it in your heart for whatever you have, to give my brother back to me, it sure would make my life brighter, kid. That was beautiful, dude. Did it work? No, they're leaving.
And so we come to the end of another fun-filled episode of Rocky and Bullwinkle.
This is bio-digital jazz, man.
That's what it is.